Ah, Fabian.
D&D based
Well,
RPG. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, yeah. Like, that's a good way to say it.
We never really get the chance to talk.
you're right. We don't. Now, was there anything else?
I need to see the chief right away.
He's out. What do you need?
Tell him Santiago is in town.
Santiago. And will the prince know who that is?
Just tell him someone came into the precinct with a sword of St. James. Twice in a week. The hunter is back in town. We need every eye peeled like an orange.
Santiago, a pair of St. James's.
It's really awkward when the person you're talking as doesn't have the same voice attenuation as the person you're talking to. So our voice doesn't have reverb, but hers does. Did anyone else pick up on that?
Swords, keep our eyes peeled. That cover it?
Don't ignore this, Miss Joy. Santiago killed many of our kind. People close to me.
It's a little weird.
Close to
I feel
us
like that's
all.
probably a bug.
I'll pass it along.
I hope it's a bug.
If he thinks it's important, he knows where to find you.
Well, thank you kindly then. I'll come back later.
I wonder if
I'm
they
sure
just
you
never
will.
have attenuation on Fabian because they designed him to mostly be the voice in the Nomad's head. Huh. Oh, funny story, by the way. We found out why my playthrough bugged. And there's a good chance the hotfix just came out might have fixed it. So get this. Apparently the bug where all the people in your place disappear, it only happens to La Sombra enjoyers. Why do you think that is? If you know, don't say anything. Chat, why do you think that is? Why do you think only La Sombra people get the bug where everyone in the world disappears? Okay. Because La Sombra is the only class that can doom people to the Shadow Realm. What you do is you can look at a group of people and you send out like a pie slice, and everyone in the pie slice gets ported to the Shadow Realm. Well, when you get ported to the Shadow Realm, it flags the world as do not spawn people. So that can bug. That flag can get stuck. So I think like if you die in the Shadow Realm, or if the game saves while you're in the Shadow Realm, so if an autosave happens while the flag is off to not spawn people, then it just always loads that flag every time it joins. So you never get your people back. Apparently, there is a way to fix it. If you find an NPC from a mission and you Shadow Realm them, and then when you come out of it, the game auto-saves, then you can load the save. And then your people will come back. So that's why some people were getting it to work. People in chat right now are giving a lot of flack. Dude, that's a funny bug. That's a funny bug that is not super easy to track down. Like auto-saving during abilities, like that's not. Also, you got to remember, La Sombra was one of the people added last. So I can't. Don't get me wrong, it's not an excuse. Bugs suck. We shouldn't have bugs in our games. But that's a funny bug. That's a funny bug. If that, like, for the record, I think some people in their Discord figured this out. I don't know if we've had an official response from the dev team, but they did suss it out that it is that skill that's causing it. Yeah, which is very funny. I think that's pretty hilarious. Oh, okay. Patch 1.0. Patch 1.01 is out. Let's go get it real quick. Give me 1 second, Chatterino. I think we even have some patch notes. Okay, update queued. The update is... How big is this thing? Oh, it's not big at all. 300 megs. Okay. And let me see. We have some patch notes. Let me bring those up real quick. Oh, shoot. Well, I'm going to have to read them to you. We want to thank everyone for your patience, and today we'd like to share the first hotfix that we're ready to roll out. We have focused on what we determined to be the issues affecting players most, and will continue to work on bugs, general feedback, and performance issues. We'd also like to remind people that it's normal to have a longer boot time after an update. I'm guessing that's because of the shader rebuilds. Please be aware it may take a little longer to launch a game the first time after the update, but this should be resolved after the first time. Patch log. Fixed issues with title screen freezing. We'd also like to share a few tips and tricks that we've noticed that might help some players. Make sure to try Fabian's skills on people and objects. Try to use telekinesis if an object is blocking your way. If you're out of blood, look around for potions. There are always some around, really. If the elevator does not work, look for a vent with your heightened senses. Don't miss out on admiring pictures with heightened senses and touch them. Interesting. Also, I would just like to say that 15 minutes ago, Outer Worlds 2 reviews went live. And we're currently sitting at an 86% on Metacritic. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, man. The Outer Worlds 2 does not significantly alter its combat or exploration, yet it greatly expands the Yes! It greatly expands the RPG aspects of the experience, offering a title filled with multiple paths to choose from, impactful decisions that shape the narrative, and That's my love language, Kat. This review's talking my love language. Oh, man. This is for us tomorrow at 1 p.m. Everyone tomorrow at 1 p.m. I'm so excited for this. Let's see what it's always good to look at the bad reviews. I honestly always look at the bad reviews because let's see, like, oh, the worst review is 70? And it starts with The Outer World 2 is a fantastic modern RPG. The great characters, exceptional world building, and fun gameplay mechanics make it one of Obsidian's best game in years. However, that excitement is hindered by frustrating navigation mechanics, constant glitches, and characters that lack depth due to the absence of romances. Okay, that's a line. Anyway, we're going to go back to Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2. Oh, wow. Certified gamer moment. Yeah, it did say that the characters also don't have natural speech patterns. That is much more concerning to me. I don't care if a game doesn't have romance, dude. Who gives a shit? But if they don't have natural speech patterns, that is actually a very big concern. That's an immersion issue, in my opinion. So, some people, the game is ruined because there's no romance. Think so? I mean, there is something to be said about giving romance options because, like we were talking about earlier, in an RPG, you want to play your character. So, I mean, if your character wants to bang and you can't bang, are you really playing your role? Are you really role-playing at that point? Are you? I posit no. I guess we'll probably skip Outer Worlds 2 in that case. Yeah, I think we'll probably skip it.
What now?
I'll be off.
I see.
Such a nice conversation.
What is wrong with you?
No, your name is Ryong. Oh, what did you say?
What now?
Oh.
I see.
Okay. Does Cohh really care about the no romance things? Here's how I see it. I am a huge fan of both boobs and butts. I really enjoy seeing them in the context of my games, especially when it's done well. Take Witcher 3, love that. Cyberpunk was okay, but I have to admit, Cyberpunk, not really cool to have me customize my junk and then not see it in the game. Let's do better. But that being, like, do I need romance in my games? No. I do not need romance in my games. I do not need that. Do I understand some people having that be a deal breaker? Kind of. I mean, it's not for me, but you know, everyone plays games for different reasons, and I'm not going to yuck people's yum. So is it a little silly to me for people that say, I'm not going to play that game because there's no romance? I feel like they're going to be really throwing the baby out with the bathwater in that kind of situation. Like, I feel kind of bad for them because I feel like they're going to miss so much potentially cool stuff just because they couldn't see some boobs and butts they could go get in an NSFW Reddit in 30 seconds. So it's you know, like that's a little weird to me. As somebody who loves video games and loves devs relaying their vision, their art to people, it's a little weird for me to have people swear that art off because there's not enough base carnal human boobs and butts in them.
Is that
it's a little
VIP?
weird to me. But I'm not going to discount people for that. We're all at different stages in our life. I know at one point in my life, the only thing I cared about was boobs and butts. So I get it. I get it. Like, okay. I'm not going to yuck your yum. But I will kindly advise that if that was one of the reasons you weren't playing the game, maybe still give it a try on Game Pass.
I swear.
Outer Worlds 2 is going to be on Game Pass. Give it a try on Game Pass. It's going to be free if you're already paying for it. So like,
Hey,
just give it a chance.
Official business?
Private party. No exceptions. If you're not on the list, my hands are tied.
Oh.
Tell Miss Moore it's me.
No.
You sound like a guy who got decaf instead of a double shot.
Sweeza says, are we going back to an era where devs seem to care more about the products they put out rather than trying to maximize every dollar they can squeeze from the player? No, Sweeza, we're not going back to that era. We're currently rather firmly fixed in that era. However, we're seeing those institutions collapse around us. We're seeing the Concords fail. We're seeing the Marathons fail. We're seeing the beginnings of a new industry under the surface of the one that's been controlling our games for decades. So unfortunately, we're still very much in that time. But yeah, unfortunately, Marathon already failed. No, Marathon didn't fail. It's just Marathon's one of those projects that is incredibly troubled. They're trying to pull themselves out of it, but I think I speak for many of us when I'm just, dude, that's a lost cause. Marathon is a lost cause. It may come out and actually be a decent game, but it's already destroyed publicly. Even if it comes out and it's an amazing game, it's still going to fail. It's a DOA product. So, and for the record, Marathon is the exact issue we're running into this game with. Marathon has nothing to do with its original IP. It is just Bungie farming that IP for money for nostalgic mammoths like me who love the name Marathon. Marathon currently has zero to do with anything on the previous titles, except a few rudimentary location things. Like, it's the most loose affiliation you could get. So if you want to talk, like, people in chat were being, how is this like Marathon? Because both the companies are just farming an IP that doesn't belong in those games. So yeah. But anyway, it's that kind of situation. So I do think we're still relatively firmly in the games make money. People that care more about money than games are still in this industry, for sure. But I think there's some good indicators on the industry growing some new heads, like a Hydra, and these new heads are not as focused on that as they used to be. Now we have companies like Larian Studios. We have companies like I'm not even going to start listing them off. We've got tons of very good companies doing their own thing, making quality products, clearly putting gamers first, and that's awesome. So, like, those are the companies we need to really be focusing on. And when shit like this happens, we need to be loud and we need to talk about it. So yeah, like that's where we are.
Please let me in.
Supergiant
No
Games,
way.
Sandfall, like, fantastic companies. Yep. I would say Remedy, but Remedy just fired their CEO of 8 years because of how bad Firebreak did. So that's really unfortunate, but we're gonna have to kind of see how that's gonna work out, unfortunately. CD Projekt Red. I'd love to say
soon
that
as I
about
heard.
CD Projekt Red. I would. I'd love to say that about CD Projekt Red. We are not there with CD Projekt Red. CD Projekt Red us, y'all. And don't get me wrong, I'm a CD Projekt Red fanboy. Cyberpunk 27 is my favorite game. I'm in it. CD Projekt Red us. They lied to us. So don't get me wrong, they're a success story. Cyberpunk released as trash. Cyberpunk 2.0 with Phantom Liberty is one of the best games I played. Credit where it's due. But because of what they did at the beginning, not until multiple CD Projekt Red games come out and they are all properly done. They are in a deficit. They're in a hole. And they're kind of climbing out of that hole, but they're still very much in that hole. Nobody should be cheering CD Projekt Red for being a good company. Cheer them for what they should be cheered about, which is sticking with their game, sticking with it until it got good, and turning it into something amazing. And hopefully they learned from that. And the next Witcher releases will be great and not treat us like trash. And then maybe we can really talk about them coming out of that hole. Great, that's the future I hope for. But until we get there, fool me once, man. Like, you know, like we can't, as much as I love CDPR, we're not there yet until we're there. That's just how it works. It's a big company with a lot of people. So, you know, we're only going to get there when we're actually there, and Witcher 4 comes out and it's actually running great. It actually is working on every console and it's not a buggy mess. And we're all like, shit, this was a great release. Maybe CDPR is coming back. That's the future I hope for. But there's a chance that Witcher 4 is going to come out. It's going to be a buggy mess, not run well on consoles. They're going to lie to us again to get sales. And all of a sudden we're back in a Cyberpunk situation. So we'll see. We will see.
Lovely to see you again, sir. Long session today.
My therapist said we had a breakthrough.
My therapist said we had a breakthrough. Dug out a key childhood memory. I cried. She cried. It was emotional.
That's not what I... Oh. Small things, sir. I've just realized that you definitely are not on our list. Apologies.
I thought we were sharing a moment,
That's
man.
a shame.
I'm sad. Ask if Pen on TikTok says, I have never heard you have a good take. That was a pretty good take. I can't argue with that. Not wrong. I believe the proper response to that is based.
Would you be home to a fistful of extra dollars?
Yeah. I have a lot of takes, not many
for
of them are very good.
Isabella Moore. You can't afford to launder your coat.
Rude. Okay.
Lovely to see you again, sir. Long session today.
Same old, same old. These things are always a grind.
So I hear, sir. But it's important work. I'd like you to know that I appreciate it, and you can always rely on my support.
After that comment about the I've never heard you make a good take, the next person said, your beard makes me feel things. Well, okay. That changed.
Thank you, citizen. Always good to know the public are behind me. Might I go in?
Of course. Enjoy your evening, Senator.
Senator!
Oh, I intend to.
Whoops. Melon Lord says sorry. Oh, no, it's fine. Your beard makes me feel things too. No, you don't need to apologize. It's fine. We good. Wait.
Welcome back, sir.
Did you not? Didn't he say?
Shouldn't have walked.
Oh, it says over here. Oh, hi.
There she is. I hope business is good, my dearest.
Why, if it isn't the most handsome of my clients?
Please drink some water, Cohh. Honestly, I don't know how to say this any other way. I tried to do it in like a cool, sexy way, and now I'm just saying you need to drink some water. You look so dry. Like human sandpaper with a sawdust haircut. It is actually amazing to see. Like it is a modern marvel, but I'd love to see it wet.
Could I partake just a little?
A moment with a kindred soul is worth an hour with another.
Ben Starr is a national treasure.
Marigold, you are a perfect hostess. Keep safe, my dearest.
Go do your duty, brave defender of the city!
I thought I was on the right lines already. I figured yeah, not the best conversationalist.
Wait, okay, real talk. Didn't he say I could go in? Or no. I'm being a derp here.
Welcome back, sir.
Oh, it bugged. Oh. So I am supposed to go in. I thought he said go on in, Senator. I thought he said that too. I wonder if it bugged because I messed up the first time. Well, let's try restarting.
What
Yeah,
now?
no. We convinced him that we were the senator, and then he said, I thought he said go on in, Senator. I thought that's... Let's go try this again. That was weird. Could have been a flag issue, maybe. Was Phantom Liberty also broken and unfinished? No! Phantom Liberty released with a Cyberpunk 2.0 refresh, which basically completely redid the skills, redid a lot of the core mechanics, completely changed how armor worked. That Cyberpunk 2.0 and Phantom Liberty were the game that Cyberpunk should have released as. Like, literally, they brought in a new game director who fixed the game. Like, it is playing Cyberpunk 2.0, Phantom Liberty, as opposed to the first time I played the game, was literally like playing an alpha versus a finished game. It is that different. They turn, like, when we first played Cyberpunk, I said, I have no idea how they're going to turn this around and make it good. And 2 years later, they did just that. That's where the credit is due. Like, CDPR stuck with it, and they turned it into something awesome. But that does not excuse the release. That is a different deficit that has to be filled with a different type of behavior. So, do I feel that CDPR can still make quality games? I absolutely do. Do I feel that CDPR is going to respect me as a gamer during their release? I do not. At all. And they need to prove that through releases and doing them properly to get people like me back on board with that. So, yeah, that's kind of where we're sitting with that. But I'll tell you right now, I am fully convinced that Witcher 4 could be an amazing game. Because CD Projekt showed me that they can make amazing games if they put their mind to it. Hopefully we'll just see that amazing game the first time this time and not 2 years after release. Yep. We'll see. Dark Ages of Hell says, saying who cares about romances in RPGs is kind of wrong. Did you listen to just what you wanted to hear, or did you listen to like my 15-minute thing about yucking other people's yum and my different perspectives on that? Were you here for like the whole conversation, or just like that one line you just said you don't agree with? He says you verbatim said that. I did, and then I went to explain after that what I meant by that, which was a lot more than just that statement. Did you catch any of that part? No? Okay. He says, yeah, you tried crawling it back. Brother, oh my God, okay. Trying to get perspective on issues is not crawling back. It's adding context, and it's looking at things from a different perspective and going, oh, maybe that wasn't right. Let me try to say it in a more accurate way. That's what I tried to do. I wasn't trying to walk anything back. But you know what? I'm not going to yuck your yum either. You invalidated everyone who cares about aspects like that. Again, I feel like you didn't listen to me. Do you understand what I'm not yucking people's yum mean? You know what? I'm done. We're clearly not on the same page, dude. I'm sorry. Yeah. We're good.
Hey, I need to get in here.
Sometimes you just have to cut your
Private
losses,
party.
Chad. I lost
No
this one.
exceptions. If you're not on the list, my hands are tied.
Okay, here we go.
Who's on the list?
If you need to ask that, you're definitely not on the list.
See if he'll give us like some senator
enough.
hints. I guess not. Okay.
Lovely to see you again, sir. Long session today.
Same old, same old.
So I'd like you to...
Good show.
Thank you, citizen.
King Krabs,
Always
thank you for
good
the
to know
10
the
bomb,
public are
dude. I
behind me.
appreciate that.
Might I go in?
Of course. Enjoy your evening, Senator.
Oh, I intend to.
Am I just being a total idiot? I think I'm just being an idiot. Am I supposed to go in somewhere
As
else?
soon as I heard Verona's sister worked...
I think I'm just being dumb. Maybe I was only supposed to find out. Wait, why am I not jumping with control? Did I change? Oh, Fabian can't jump. Shit.
Not the best conversation. I thought I was on the... I figured I needed my strength for other things.
Did I hit a second game-breaking bug? Please no. I really want to play this game. Can we go in somewhere else? Dude.
Should have never left LA.
Does anyone... I just reloaded. Are I standing in line? Trying so hard with this game, dude. Love that. Roll back to the previous patch. Did it bug? Did it bug pre-patch? I don't remember. Okay. Oh, you need to be more immersed? Okay. What? Oh. Well, that didn't work. Cat, what did you do? I just broke my entire setup. What am I doing? Peeing on the wall. As you do. Cohh's gone. He's gone. I don't even know where I went. Where did I even go? I'm like gone. Damn. Dude, I managed to get... I removed my camera from the scene. How did I even do that? What? That is impressive. 1 second. Vanish into the nether realm. Barry, what did you do? I'll press Control Z. Oh, that worked. Don't senpai me, dingus. Oh, 1 second. There we go. So yeah, I don't know. I guess we just... Let me try restarting? I don't know, man. It stinks.
Welcome back, sir.
Yeah, I feel like this door should be opening. And it's just not. What's going on? What's going on is, for some reason, our game is not allowing us to progress this main story mission. The guy tells us that he's opening the door, but then he doesn't actually open the door. So we are not able to continue. We're going to try one more time here. Oh, time out.
Could you let Cohh know that he maybe needs to do the other leads before he can enter Atrium?
Awesome. I will check that out. I thought this was our last lead, but maybe there is another lead somewhere we can do. Let's go look. Awesome. Maybe hit him with the skill before you talk to him. We'll try a bunch of different things. We can also try there's a memory wipe that we can do. So maybe we can like do that before we do one of the things we do tricks them, and one of the things we do wipes them. So I wonder if we can do like the other first.
What now?
Maybe use your powers. I've not been using my powers. Or excuse me, I have been. Oh, that is the last one. Shoot. All right, so look again. Your name wasn't on the list, just accept it. Any thoughts on the Fallout event later today? Lots of speculation about a Fallout 3 remaster. So I am not really into Fallout 76 at all. So that being said, you know, Fallout these days is all about pushing 76, and I don't play 76 for a variety of reasons. That being said, I will be extremely jazzed if they announce any kind of remake or single-player Fallout stuff. So I'm very excited about potential single-player Fallout stuff. Like there's just like you said, there's a chance of a remaster, Fallout 3 remaster. I really hope it's more of a remake than a remaster, but we will see. And yeah, we'll see.
I thought I was on the right lines already. I figured I needed my strength for not the best conversationalist.
Right.
Detect.
Let us part.
Don't
Okay, so
be-
we're gonna try doing this without talking to him first. We're gonna do this.
Yeah, I wasn't going to do that.
Oh, we can't start with it.
Well, oh, I didn't. I didn't.
Okay.
Hey, I'm
Private.
I said official.
And I said, no exceptions. Hat blocking your ears or something?
Fallout New Vegas remaster, please. Here's the thing. I don't really trust Bethesda remasters. So like if they just announce a Fallout 3 remaster, like I'm not really on board with just a remake. Considering they just remade Oblivion from the ground up and it was actually pretty good, I'm not really excited for a remaster. I want to see, like, put some serious resources into this dude. If they do just announce a Fallout 3 remaster or Fallout New Vegas remaster, that's gonna feel cash grabby. That's gonna feel very cash grabby. And I think what they're gonna do is probably announce a Fallout New Vegas remaster because the new Fallout season follows a lot of stuff in New Vegas. So that's my guess. They're probably just gonna cash grab New Vegas with a remaster. So I'll say this right now. If they do just announce a Fallout New Vegas remaster, unless it is doing some seriously awesome stuff, like bringing in Obsidian to do it or something like that, I don't even know if I'd play it. So, yeah, we'd have to see. We'd have to see. Now, if they got Obsidian involved and made it like a proper remaster / remake kind of thing, that's how I'd get excited.
Lovely to see you again, sir.
Same old.
So I hear, sir. I'd like you to know that.
I'm gonna try this top one.
And I appreciate you.
I'm
Okay.
sorry, sir.
I don't suppose you...
Okay, so that was the wrong answer.
Would you be home to a fistful of extra dollars?
I work for Isabella Moore. You.
Okay. Now we'll do it right.
Lovely to see you again.
Same old.
So I hear. I'd like you to know.
Thank you, citizen. Always good to know.
Of course. Enjoy your
Of
evening,
course,
Senator.
enjoy your evening, Senator.
Oh.
Yep.
As soon as I heard Verona's sister worked at the atrium, I knew I was in for trouble.
Welcome back, sir.
Try one more thing. Yeah, I think we're soft locked, dude. I got to admit, and I hate to say it,
Going that way didn't make a lick of sense.
I think
guess it was-
if I can't fix this quick, I think this is going to be it for this playthrough right now. It's not because I'm not loving the game. It's just because this would be the second game-breaking bug we've gotten, and like
As
I
soon as
don't
I heard
have
Verona's
time to replay this game. Like I already wasted 2 hours.
Spare a dollar. Really appreciate your help.
So shit, man.
Welcome back, sir.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Chinese room. I did my best, guys. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen. Do you have any other leads? I have no other leads to do. I tried to go back and talk to, like, maybe we can go back and talk to Ryoma more or something? Fiona, mods, I just logged in. Could you please tell me the bug Cohh is having? I'm on the community team for this game. Yeah, sure. So it looks like, I don't know if this is after the last patch or whatever, but we're currently playing Fabian, and we have to get into the atrium, and we've done everything else there is to do here. Unfortunately, I came up to here, and I used my 2 ability to trick him into thinking I'm a senator, and he said, "Welcome to the club, Senator. Go on in," but the problem is I can't go on in. So, and there's nothing that I have done that leads me to think that I did something wrong or improperly. Like, at least with the last playthrough, the La Sombra ability was bugged, etc., etc. But, like, if I were to restart this, I wouldn't even know what to do differently. So, yeah. You had a notification that you hit a wall? That was before we got the notification that you hit the wall when we talked to him. And that's what allowed us to use the 2 ability. That circle to find hidden things, does that lead to something? Yeah, I think it's her. This, you can get blood here if you need it.
I will look into this right now.
Thank you, Fiona. Real quick, if I'm gonna wait to see. Maybe Fiona can, like, maybe there's a workaround or something. I'm gonna give him just a second. Maybe there's something we can do to get by this. Maybe I can, like.
I didn't see the point in confusing things.
Can I clip through the door? I don't think so. I stab in the back.
Welcome back.
At least the music's good. Okay. Okay. Roof access. Roof access is a great idea. Unfortunately, we're playing Fabian. So is that Donald Trump? Oh, sorry, I saw the ridiculous hair. But yeah, as Fabian, we can't actually climb on stuff. So that's a bit of a thing, unfortunately. Like, I thought if you go down here, you can see there's like this nice little right there, right? What happens if you take that person's blood to talk to her? So if we can talk to her.
Got a moment for...
I am more.
That's all we can do is take some blood. Yeah, a lot of people in chat, unfortunately, are saying
I had to, yeah.
They confirmed they got through this section and the door is just supposed to
give
open.
you all good things tonight.
Yeah.
I'll count the hours.
Save and try reloading the game. Let's see how far our save is. Just out of curiosity, let's see how far our save is. So this is our autosave. Our last hard save is from yesterday.
They say trouble comes in pairs, and here I was with the first human front.
that everything we did was not saved. So we've wasted another over 2 hours if we can't get this to work. That's rough. Oh no. I didn't even move. Oh wait. No, I think it just wrote over our save. We're done. We're done. All right, 1 second. That is going to be a pause on our Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2 playthrough. We're going to let that game patch a little bit more. Oh, that is, dude, the absolute last thing this game needed is game-breaking main story bugs. I just can't with this. I can't like that. And we've run into 2 of them. That's our second one. This poor project, dude. I don't have words. I don't have words just for ugh.